didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Blue Rocks taking on the... Just about to get started. And our pitcher tonight, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Line drive, fair ball. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that misses. 2-0. Now one out to right. Martinez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Jenkins tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. And here's the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez. Out towards right center field. Martinez sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. So up next, Jose Bautista. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. In the dirt. 2 outs. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Va a producir temprano. Vamos allá.
Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines.
Problema temprano. Pica. Pica.
Willie Mays makes the play. 1 down. Now here is Justin Crawford. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's in the dirt. Swings and
Wow,
misses.
Dios mío.
Slider got him for strike 3. David Ortiz stands in now and watches strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's it. Back here in Miami, top of the second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First pitch misses. In the air, center field. Crawford under it. Makes the grab, one away. Willie Adames stands in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Willie Mays digging in now. And a swing and a miss.
Ay, mi madre.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hot shot to third. Over to first. Mays retired at first.
Vamos a ponerle, vamos.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH. Yordan Alvarez. Carl back to work. Swing and a miss.
Wow,
strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike.
Gosh, slider down and in from the same side of the thrower. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. Just tip your cap.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is J.D. Martinez.
Vamos, papi, vamos. Escucha en tu
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And the slider just misses. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, ¿por qué localizaciones que tiene?
Just cruising along. Now, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Este juego está pasado, sí.
Ramirez makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, new inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Just missed.
Ah, no, pues no se swing,
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crawford should have this one and makes the grab. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the DH, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's hard hit on the line. Full extension, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Christian Campbell. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees. He goes down looking. And we're back. Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Bautista. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. Looks like he wants the signs again. Ball 1, no strikes. That clips the corner.
1-0 y no me va a ganar tampoco, ¿no? Que no crea,
Out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
1-0 no me va a ganar el
The shortstop takes the ball. Now he steps off to reset. Now a pop-up on the infield.
batear ahora.
And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, bottom 4. And now here is Justin Crawford.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
A huevo, coño.
That's bad.
Vaya.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
El mejor bateador del medio está sequecito.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ese zurdo no me tira bien ni más, mira. Capicó. Con 2 alas. Le va a poner el guante, no corre nada.
And that's going to kick into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Now
vamos, JD, vamos, JD, vamos. Okay. I'm at home, baby. Bang. Maten home, que te maten home.
And he's out. Down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Dios mío, loco.
Gore back to work.
Ese picho no me da.
Outside low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
¿Qué me espera ahora?
That clips the corner.
Bueno, ese swing aquí como los hombres.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch. And there's one away. So digging in, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
1-0.
One out, bases empty. That one missed.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And there's a hit. So the lineup flips over. And now Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball.
Dios mío, está viendo como un coco este tipo ya. Tiene que traer otro gente. Está cansado este tipo. Ay, Dios mío, qué relevo del diablo. Ven.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-0. One down. Dylan Cruz will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. Smith.
Wow, qué malo.
Tosses to first. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Walker Jenkins.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Jenkins off of first with 2 away. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Todo lo que debe lo te esperando. Está de pinga.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ramirez. steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Christian Campbell. Grounded out his first time off. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses off the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Chop back up the middle. Adames on the run, sends it over to first. What a... All set for the start of the inning. Down to third baseman, Jose Bautista. Right side. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out number 1.
Yeah,
so next,
bola le da, trae le da, malo le da.
And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Mira eso.
Smoked into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Didn't go.
Ay, Dios mío. Hijo de perra, la umpire tampoco ayuda.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. That's a strike. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That just misses, and the count's full. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ay, Dios mío.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes a nice running catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that just misses.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Tim Raines. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner takes off into center. Mays on his horse. He makes the grab, throws to second, throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 2 down, bases empty. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that is. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down. Walker Jenkins digs in now. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 2nd out. Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses. 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0.
He locked. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Martinez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Mays makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, here's the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Smith. To first, 1 up, 1 down. And now, Manny. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that is out of play. That's out to center field. Crawford under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
And that
Ball
misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Smith over to first in time. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom. This one in the air, right field. Cruz in position. Puts it away for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
The lefty fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Adames on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Christian Campbell. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
This to third. Zips it to first. That is all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And that's fouled off. Clase, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive.
Ay, Dios mío, paciencia, de verdad.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends it into the second deck. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. Mays retired at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Que le da todo ese rapa a su madre también. Mira eso.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swing and a miss. Mason Miller the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Walker Jenkins. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. They say you win.
1-1.
In the air to left center. Crawford on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to... Oh, now a great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And here is Tim Raines. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fouled off left side. One of the things, though, that we've seen That is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely. And just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
outside.
Missed. Tapped softly on the ground. Albies whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the